All right, here we go. Yes, and we're recording. What's up, my peoples? We got Sheila here. Celtic Witch, introduce.
Sheila from Celtic Witch Tarot.
All right.
Hey.
Do a little collab here and make things happen. So you want to put out your first question there, Sheila?
Sure. I have Trump with China. Let's see what their relationship is. It went cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot. I wanted to kind of see what the end result with Trump and China is going to be.
The end result of China and Trump.
Yeah. See what's going on with them little suckers.
What's going on with China and Trump? What is their relationship gonna be?
I'm using my ghost spirit.
Spirit.
My ghost spirit tarot.
I just love the Lord of the Rings, so.
Oh, I saw those. Those were pretty cool. I almost got one of those. I like the Game of Thrones ones too, but I haven't got those yet.
I haven't seen them. I'm good with mine.
Yep. Okay.
China and government.
And I think I'm just going to draw like 4 cards and see how it goes.
4. Okay. Relationship with Trump and China. What do we need to know about that?
Oh. I got 2 of Wands.
Okay. Partnership.
Go for it. I'll let you put yours down.
4. Huh. Well, I got the Moon card. So we got some secrets going on. A new journey with the Fool and the Moon. And then we have a King of Wands coming in with the 8 of Swords. So.
And I got compromise. I have 2 of Wands, compromise and making a decision. And I also received the Star, which, faith beginning spotlight. Maybe it's spotlight, probably under spotlight, getting a little information. And then we have the High Priestess mystery. And then the Hangman. We have the Hangman, difference of perspective. So it doesn't look like China is siding with Mr. 45, or 45 is not deciding with China. They're not linking up.
Yeah, with that Moon, they're still keeping a lot of secrets because we know they're hiding facts. Actually, I just seen the China embassy person in Israel was reported dead this morning.
What?
So another Chinese person is reported dead.
Oh my gosh. Let me see. Let me draw another card. Ooh, so, Judgment.
Yeah, they're having a lot of secrets going on. But they're moving away from Donald with the Fool. There's a new journey going on. There's someone coming in, a King of Wands. I'm thinking that's someone with perspective, maybe a scientist, immunologist. They're going to actually come out with some positive aspects to what's going on in China because they're hiding everything. And then we have the 8 of Swords. That's some action negative on China. So we got that king next to it. So there's something coming up. And it's a quicker, with the sword. The 8s are always quicker, right?
Right. And that's isolation too. Sounds like isolation. They're going to isolate themselves from Trump.
They're like resisting the negativity. They're resisting the secrets. So this King of Wands is bringing out something. And they're moving away from Trump with the Fool.
I also pulled, when you told me about that guy that's dead, I got Judgment and the Magician. They like that. It's a murder. It's a magician. They're tricky.
Yeah, someone with abilities, someone with skills of knowing everything made judgment. Yes.
Yep, made judgment and a murder because the magician showed up under a death.
Let's see this embassy person.
Interesting.
Seven of Cups, secrets, emotional secrets, response to something that went down, and then Page of Coins, new direction. He's dead.
Mm.
The new
All right.
Page of Coins, new journey. So yeah, something went down. He needed to go. It's pretty messed up.
There's some dirty, dirty people, man.
Well, there's so many Chinese people that went missing.
Oh, I heard about
ended
that
up
with the
dead.
cell phones and everything.
The cell phone's gone. There's reporters disappeared. Media content gone. They're hiding. They're hiding stuff. All right, let's move on to William Barr.
Okay, let's do William Barr.
My question,
what was your question? Go for it.
My question is, how is William Barr gonna be leaving his position? Eventually, he's gonna leave, right?
Right.
But whether it be a new administration, resign, fired, something.
What's his exit gonna look like?
What's his exit? No matter what happens, whether it's January 2021 or whatever, we're not predicting that. How is he going to leave?
Okay, cool. All right.
4 or 5 cards again. Sounds good.
Yeah.
How in my mind's eye, I heard forced out. So we'll see what the cards have to say.
You said, yeah, you know what? You want me to show you mine, or do you want to go first?
I'm still shuffling, so you can go right ahead.
Okay. So here's what I got right off the bat was his. Okay, so we have here, what we have here is his cult is angry with him.
Yeah.
His people, he goes into a depression where he's wanting to slit his wrists. and infestation, meaning that he goes into a serious deep depression. But it doesn't tell me how he leaves, but other than his cult gets very angry with him. Now the 5 of Pentacles could be
that's loss of
isolation,
position. Could be
financial
loss,
loss, isolation.
Could be
I think
loss
his
of position.
I think his old people take him out. That's what my cards say.
So you're thinking maybe the Mitch McConnell or something says you're done, kind of thing?
Yeah, it says it's right here where right off the bat where his cult shows up, his people shows up, their meeting, and then the 6 of wands or 6 of swords, the 6 of swords, which is the relocating and moving.
It's a movement.
Yep, movement. So the relocating. So I think his own people is gonna take him out of position.
You want to try to clarify with 2 more to see if you can get a person type?
Yeah.
I'm listening to you and I haven't really concentrated on my shuffling.
It's all right. I know, it's like fascinating. Like, oh, okay, all right. Tell them the story. Oh yeah, they're feeding the rats. They're feeding the rats. They're feeding the low people. People are getting paid off.
Okay.
They're feeding.
That's 6. Yep.
Yep. They're feeding it's abundance, but in these haunted decks, they're feeding the rats. The people are being paid off.
Well, I didn't get a person either. Kind of the same conflicts.
I think it's his people, all of it. You know what I mean? His cult.
So the Page of Coins with a new journey. So he's going to be leaving that position. That's 7 of Swords. People are working on things. There's tricks and schemings that he's doing, but there's strength, which I feel is like more governmental, like the strength of the institution's supposed to be. It could be with the burdens going on because of what he's doing, and we got happy family with the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups can be more institutional too, in my mind, but it's the happy family card. And then the Moon Secrets again. But it's not really telling me who takes them out or how. It's showing the journey. There's tricks. It feels more like with the strength, like information on him is good. Like we know he's doing wrong. So I need to clarify more because I want to know how. It's not what I pulled out didn't really show me how.
Gotcha.
There is journey movement. There is burdens with the 9 of Wands and the persuasive actions he's taken for Trump, against the strength, which would be also Constitution, which is supposed to be done, and all the secrets he's doing. But it's not saying.
I pulled one more card after that. Maybe this one right here is the Emperor strategy, father figure. The Emperor, father figure.
Yes. Okay. I just pulled out 2 more. I got a High Priestess and Justice. So what is justice? To me, that would be a judge. High Priestess, high authority.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe a judge looking into him might have something that forces him out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because that's what I was getting after the fact, is the Strength card is what it's supposed to be, the Constitution. I'm getting Constitution with the Strength. And he's moving on with the page. Because of all the 9 of Wands, all the burdens he's put on the institution and what it's supposed to be. This card says the persuasive powers. The persuasive powers of Trump is putting burdens and conflicts the way it's supposed to be with the Constitution. So that's what I'm feeling here, finally, that justice with a high institution person, maybe, I know like Amy Berman Jackson's a female, this is female energy, but she's not really looking into him. She's making the White House turn over emails that they were hiding from the impeachment. But I'm thinking judge.
All right. That would kind of coincide with father figure.
Yeah, that too.
Yep.
So now
that would kind of coincide with that.
We're looking at Berman, or I'm leaning towards Sullivan because he's looking at the redacted Mueller report.
So I picked up on
Judge Walton. He's the one looking.
Judge Walton.
Yeah.
So I picked up on his dealings with his cult, and you picked up the reason why they're going to do that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, but there's a lot of judges looking at him right now. So
I'm sure there's a lot of legal people looking at him going, "What?"
Everyone. Well, there's 2,000-3,000 former lawyers signing things saying Barr's bad. So.
Crazy. Right. Okay.
What was your next question?
So the next question I wanted to look into is natural, like the earthquakes that happened in Nevada, and I just wanted to check on Mother Earth and see if she's settling or she's kind of ramping up. See what's going on. It's just an overall Earth check.
So is this ramping up, or is there more coming?
Yeah, more coming.
Okay.
Yeah, more coming. I wanted to kind of just do an Earth check.
Is Earth creating more natural disaster type stuff?
Yeah, what's Mother Earth trying to tell us? What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know. It just feels like there's a lot of negativity going on with Earth, and it's kind of like a cleansing. It feels like to me.
Yeah, I just had that conversation with somebody yesterday or this morning. I was saying that, Mother Earth is just taking a great big old huge breather.
Something.
Did you know that in Venice, the canal, the water has went clear and the dolphins came back?
What, in Italy?
in
Where?
Venice, where that canal where they take boats up and down the canal.
In
It was in
Italy.
Venice.
You talking
Is
about
it
Italy?
Italy?
Venice,
Okay.
Italy?
Yes.
Yeah. Really?
Yes. The dolphins haven't been there for over 100 years. The dolphins hadn't come back. And when everything stopped and everything, the water cleared up and the dolphins came back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, what's Earth going on? Okay, what's going on with Earth here?
Mm.
Okay.
I'll let you go first.
5 of coins. She's been unhappy. That's the middle of the road. What do you got? Same thing?
5 of Pentacles.
Yeah, 5 of coins.
5 of Pentacles. 5 of coins.
There we
Yeah.
go. She's been unhappy. She's in the middle. You know, there's been disruptions. But then I have a victory with the 6 of wands and then the 6 of coins. The 6 of wands is like there's an internal battle going on in Earth right now. But then we have help coming on the way with the 6 of coins. So that's your like a loans or help document, or you know. And then the Star of Hope with the star, things coming in, and then Knight of Coins, a lot of coverage, things getting back to normal.
I got the star too.
So yeah, it does feel like that. It's just a cleansing going on. That's what it feels like, because there's hope coming in the future with the star. And the 6 of coins makes it feel like there's an adjustment period going on. But the Knight at the end, everything will be better because things are working in a way to fix things. So I do feel there's more things coming. But in the end, it's going to be better.
Yeah, I got temperance, which is patience and control and moderation. Is what was the goal?
Yeah, like it's trying to find balance.
Yep, try to find balance. And then I also got the Queen of Cups, which is healing and support.
Yeah.
Healing and support. But I also did get the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords has a lot to do with abusive relationship. It was like we were having an abusive relationship with the earth.
Yeah.
Change. Yep.
Change. 5 of Swords is also a change. There's a defeat, but there's a struggle, but there's also creating change. So
yep.
Yeah.
Creating change because of that. And so it was like it's like she needed a great big huge breather. And my final one was the Hermit, that she wanted to go dormant for a little while.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
One more stuff. I'm gonna pull 2 more things are coming.
Okay, yeah, let's see if there's any.
Yeah, I think so. With the King of Swords, and then the 3 of Coins. So to me, it feels like we're gonna go through few more things and gain more abilities and more adjustment of leveling and making things more balanced. So it feels like it's just an adjustment period, but unfortunately, it feels like there will be more things going on yet. You know, whether it be tornadoes, whatever. And like here in Wisconsin, it's unbelievably cold and rainy all the time instead of getting warmer.
Warm. Well, I also pulled the Fool, which is adventure. You know, the new path, the adventures and beginnings, which is a new path.
Mm-hmm. New journey, new venture. So yeah, it's there's a lot of healing cards there, but disruptions, but eventually.
Yep.
A cleansing kind of thing, yeah.
She might pull a few more of her favorite cleansing tools like volcanoes or earthquakes, but you know, it's how it goes.
Yeah.
Right.
So I forgot what else I wanted to look at. Oh, I don't know much about the guy, what is going on lately, but let's see what Steve Bannon's doing. He was part of the transition team, and he also testified against Roger Stone. And
He tested his fight against Stone?
yeah, in his trial, helped Stone's conviction.
Oh.
Yeah,
He was on Trump's. Oh, wait. So he's on Trump's side, but now he's not.
He's not in the White House anymore. So we're kind of trying to figure out if he's still coaxing him. I know he kind of goes around the world and promotes the far right theory of government with diehard Republican kind of stuff, and he was involved with Breitbart and the email thing and everything. So I think he got a sweetheart deal by not getting part of it by testifying. So I just wonder if he's still coaxing Trump or Jared or someone in the White House.
Okay.
So if
Let's see what he's doing.
Let's see what Steve Bannon's doing. What's Steve Bannon doing up to? Is he part of the White House anymore? Or if he's just promoting his ragged ways.
The lovers come up. They're still together.
Could that be him, or is it his theories of belief?
He's still in the Republican Party. He's still in love with them. He's still together. They're still together. Okay. The Republican Party and whatever he's been doing, he's still buddied up with that. Oh, and then of course we have Judgment. We have Judgment show up.
Okay.
And in these cards, it has a lot to do with, you see all of the tombstones, and there's a whole bunch of zombie people back here, and then this one here is holding a sick child,
turning them into mindless people.
Yep, mindless people. Exactly. I think he just has severe judgment against a different party. That's what it feels like. He has severe judgment against, I guess if he's Republican, he has absolutely severe judgment against the Democrats, and he promotes all of that judgment on his way. And then I get the Nine of Pentacles, which financial gain, solo pleasures. So yeah, he's still out there being a warrior. And then he's buddied up. And then the first card I drew was on the abundance of money and what he's getting for all of his deeds.
Mine come up a little different weird.
That's cool. That's what we're supposed to do.
Right. So I got the Hermit. So that's him standing, like speaking and doing his own thing.
Yeah.
That would make me feel he's like stepped back from Trump and the White House. But he's still creating chaos out there with the Five of Wands. He's still, pushing his right measure, but he's got a new direction with the swords, the Ace of Swords, a new breakthrough. Four of Swords, that's stepping back from what he was doing too. The Three of Wands, thinking of a new idea. So I think he's pushing more of his stuff overseas in other places.
That's ironic that you said that, because because I also drew the Chariot with the lovers. That means he's
just pushing his stuff elsewhere because he kind of got shunned. Because here we have a Nancy Pelosi type injustice. So I think he's been pushed out of the White House per se, but he's still promoting his ideas around the world in different countries. He's still like speaking and whatnot, but from the cards, like the Three of Wands here feels like he's speaking elsewhere, putting his direction elsewhere. And Four of Swords is stepping back, because I was thinking about the White House and whatnot, because I don't think he's welcome here because of what's happened before with the Queen of Wands, creative person, possibly an attorney type too, but more on the Pelosi level. And then because of justice, because he did, testify against Stone. He was involved with the Trump White House. I don't think he really wants to be known. And that's what, Ten of Swords?
Yep.
Yeah, he's been stabbed in this country. He was part of that right-winger stuff that didn't play out. So I think he's just pushing his stuff overseas more, because with that new breakthrough, new journey, and whatnot of that sort. So I think he's kind of staying away from the States in my cards that flopped out. I'll just see one or two more here.
Well, I also did on the 9 of Pentacles, the last one, I drew another card, which is the 2 of Wands, which is travel plans.
Yeah.
2 of Wands,
I
travel
think there
plans.
is plans there too. The two more I flopped out is Wheel of Fortune and 2 of Swords. So that's a crossroads of what he needs to do, and then his fate is fortunes are turning. So I think part of that is probably more places are turning against those Republican and right-wing ideas, becoming more balanced in all countries. That's eventually going to come, you know, whether it be Russia or wherever. Everyone's going to get tired of these dictators. And Donald's showing us the way.
Oh, I agree. I completely agree. At some point in time, how many we're down to? 3 now?
3
Putin,
what?
3 dictators.
Well, Turkey's Erdogan's still in there. There's still judgment out there on Netanyahu and Israel. We're always hearing about that country.
Yeah.
But there's at least 3 for sure.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We're dwindling.
You never know what's going on with Syria, Iran, Iraq, but they seem to be better. Not much in the news, but
right.
We definitely got China, Putin, and Erdogan for sure. And well, and the one we're dealing with.
And, ours is tries. He's trying.
Yeah. How much time you got?
I'm doing pretty good on time. Yep, I'm doing pretty good on time. So I have one more about the Trump hackers.
Trump hackers.
Let's do the Trump hackers.
Trump hackers. The 42 million.
Trump hackers. See if there's anything to it. See what's going on with the Trump hackers.
They're trying to hack. They hacked supposedly this celebrity law firm.
Yeah.
And they're saying they got dirt on Trump.
Yeah. Right. And they're wanting money for it. I don't know who comes up with 42. It always 42. Makes me think of a
why did they ask for 45?
Yeah, why can't 40? Why 42?
Oh, I read they started out at 21. And then they bumped
why 21?
I don't know. Maybe they weren't greedy.
I'm like, if I'm asking for money, I 100 million. I'm not going to go 101 million.
Maybe 42.
That's so weird.
Maybe 42 is like 20 Teslas.
Who knows? What 42 is what they haggled it down to?
I don't know. Odd number, but this is out there. So what's
exactly. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Hack. Oh, he's angry about it. Somebody's very angry. Oh, I'll let you go first because I want to hear what you have to say. What is about?
All right. I got the 5 of Wands again, like Bot. With Bannon. 5 of Wands. They're creating a controversy. They think they got something. 9 of Coins. They're looking for some money to secure themselves. King of Wands. It feels like something that they actually want to help remove Trump. Because the Wands is a helper, a creative person. But the words in the card say ridding themselves of the warmonger's influence.
Oh.
So I'll keep going here.
Okay.
3 of Coins. Here's the hack and the information they attempted to get. Page of Swords. They're hoping to get money from this action. Page of Wands. A message in what they hacked. Queen of Swords. This is the law coming after them. 7 of Coins, moving on a different way. So they do have information, but I'm not thinking it's powerful against Donald. But I don't think there's no money cards of receiving money here, because the Queen of Swords, FBI and whatnot are looking into this, and I know in red that FBI doesn't deal with terrorists, so if they want to bring out the message of the wands, go right ahead. Well, the Nine of Coins is here. That's what they're looking for. But this was in the beginning. They're looking for it, but there's no 10 or more or King of Coins saying they're going to get it. And then the 10 of Cups.
Yeah, I got the 9 of Coins as well. Financial gain, solo pleasures.
They're hoping to get it, because it's like
Yep.
trying to gain and get your, finances in order kind of thing. It's up there, but not complete. There's something there, I think, involving Donald, but I'm not seeing something huge, because the 7 of Coins, so this material, they're gonna have to move on, because it's a nothing burger kind of thing, or nothing there. Yeah, 2 of Swords, there's your crosswords. Like, do we press on and hope for more, or we just forget about it? Yeah, I think, FBI and whatnot, and they're on their tail, and I don't see anything huge coming out of it, but what do you think?
Well, I got a little bit more, actually. I got the 6 of Swords, which the 6 of Swords has a lot to do with relocating and moving. And then I got Justice. I got money for the injustice for